splash, but I'm a British citizen, right? And
okay.
I just figured, you know what, let me just go to England. But at the same time, I was like, I don't really want to go to England. I want to be somewhere close to England because I want to be away from family, but also close to my family. And then I took a gap year. I was in French school. And I just thought goes, you're learning French. Why not just check France?
Yeah, let's amplify.
And I was like, you know what?
Reason. Yeah, that's
okay,
true.
that's a shout. Let's see, like, can you come up with anything? Because I'd already figured out what I wanted to do. And then he brought up the schools.
I'm sure I
and
cannot
that was
forget
how
EM Lyon
and Kedge. I wanted to do Kedge because of brand management.
Yeah.
I'm glad I did not do it because I wouldn't have felt hopefully bad. I've hated it because I don't really like brand management like that.
This is nostalgic, man.
Yeah.
It's just that I haven't slept today, so there's no tears to cry.
We went to sports.
Yeah.
Oh, you did sports?
Yeah, I studied sports industry management.
You have allowed me to finish the story.
Yeah.
Anyway, she has explained the part I forgot, right? So she was doing French school and all that shit, and so she was already learning it. She had converted her phone to French. Like, everything was
So you're fluent in French?
Oh?
Yeah.
You're fluent in
Yeah,
French?
I mean,
Not
I wouldn't
anymore like
get.
that, but-
Speaking is not so great,
but
but
she can still understand.
if you speak to me, yes, I would understand what you're saying.
That's
Ça
nice.
va bien, merci.
So,
Bonjour les merci.
Bonjour, merci.
so we then went ahead to find schools. I did that research, I remember. And then we started talking to schools, started calling schools, what was possible. And because she didn't have work experience much,
Yeah.
my idea of work on that
Oh
application.
yeah, those
Okay, OJ for a
I'm going to wait
reason.
for when you give my check, but I'm not collecting my check. But when I reflect on the work I did now,
Which check? No, it's half now. It's half that left. I still know
no,
it's
it's
mine.
not that check I'm talking about.
Which check?
Who's talking about? No, where's me? I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm talking of like her brother, me shaking it,
Yeah.
that kind of.
We do that now.
$5,000.
If you're doing well.
Oh no, wait, now let me do well first. I'm just
Where's
starting
my-
out live.
No,
But why not
leave
rushing
her.
anyways?
I'm
That's
just
why I'm
starting
not
out
rushing.
live.
No pressure,
Just
take your
starting
time.
out
That's why I'm not
School
rushing.
some package so like
Because no, that one was no. So what Isaac does for us, like then I used to do everything myself.
I wasn't. I stressed because like
it wasn't easy, but it was fun.
Yeah.
And that's why I always I try to teach my people today as we grow, because you work with the students, you ask questions, because those questions help you to help the person sort of present him or herself.
Yeah.
Then she had to do a final interview.
Oh my gosh, the stages for French school was ridiculous. So they first of all ask you for personal statements, a time in your life that changed the way you thought. I hate writing. I hate
we wanted
essays.
scholarship because her popsy was like,
the money
the money has to go down.
He said it has to go down like that.
But it was a fun
But I
moment.
could have just fathomed that I was going to spend that much money to go and study sports.
bro, like how did when you told him, like, how did you take it initially?
How is the kids? My father just said, go and bring the breakdown
that's true. We did
of
the
everything.
budget.
How much my school fees would
parents
be,
like this, they like it.
how much my
You do
accommodation would be,
budgets.
how much my feeding would be, transportation,
It was fun. No, it was fun.
everything.
It was fun.
Then
I
we
can't
give me
even
everything
lie.
at once, and I
can't lie.
Was it both of you that came up with like the budget?
We had to do now.
We were doing everything
We had to do
together.
it.
That was fun. I can't even lie.
And then after you had to do interview where like they will ask you
prepare
questions
for interview.
on the screen, and then they'll count it down. You answer it. I even thought I flunked it. I absolutely thought I flunked it because I was nervous.
Anyway, Laura, because she had scholarship from both schools, and then we now have to pick.
Fully funded or like
No, just
not
partial
fully funded,
scholarships.
partial.
But
I went the long way.
that was fun. So that's how we met.
was that your first time in France?
Yes. No, that's a lie. No, I had been there twice, but that was when I was younger in secondary school.
Funny story. I don't know if you remember. The relationship between the EU and the UK has changed now. And she's one of that you're one of the last beneficiaries.
Yes.
Because
I was so sweet, and I loved it because UK does this thing where if you've not stayed in England for a minimum of 3 years, you apply as an international student. In France, they didn't care,
Are you serious?
so I applied as a British student, and my school fees
everything
was
was all
Yeah.
sweet.
less.
So it was. That's just good for you. Anyway, that's how we met.
Yeah.
That's how we met, and the relationship has
Just
been.
leave me alone.
Wow.
It's very much just my life.
He's out here calling you baby. Nah, man, why not
Just leave me
agreeing?
alone.
Why not agreeing?
That's how you do be.
Well, that's really nice.